Hi, this is Kevin, the creator and developer and programmer of Simple Forex Tester. What I'm going to do here is just going to kind of open it and show you what it looks like. I'm going to run through a little bit, actually do a little bit of testing, and show you how powerful this can actually be in improving your trading. Just being able to test back in history and practice your manual trading. So without further ado, here we go. This is MetaTrader 4, what you guys are seeing here. If you guys don't know what MetaTrader 4 is, don't worry. I'll get into that. And in the training area, I show you how to download and install MetaTrader 4 if you don't have it. It's free, so you don't need to worry about paying anything for it. Inside of MetaTrader 4, they have this thing called Strategy Tester. And what Strategy Tester does is allows you to take automated trading systems. You know, all of those fancy automatic I'll trade for you programs and actually run them back in history to see how they would have performed. Unfortunately, that is the only thing that you can do with Strategy Tester. You can only take an automated system and run it back in history. But in all of my experience and all of the studies that I've done, some of the most profitable traders in the world are manual traders. So people who understand the markets, have practiced their trading accordingly, and actually pull the trigger themselves. You know, you can only really code so much into a robot. Now, that's not saying that EAs or robots or whatever you choose to call them aren't profitable or don't work, because I've seen a lot of them that do. I've made a lot of them that do. But I think it's very important to have a grasp of the market that you're trading and not just kind of trust in some piece of software that somebody else has coded to trade your hard-earned money for you. You at least need to know a little bit about the markets, you know, when to buy and sell, things out of that sort. So what I did is I took Strategy Tester, I created an automatic system, but instead of trading for you, what it does is it gives you a nifty little GUI interface, and you can actually manipulate it and turn it into a manual backtester. So let me show you what I mean. This here is Strategy Tester. Expert Advisor, all you do is pick Simple FX Tester, which should pop up in there immediately after you install it. All you do is you pick your currency pair, make sure model is on every tick, and remember, I'm going to show you step by step in videos how to do all of this stuff. I'm going to leave the period at an hourly chart so we can see what's going on here, and I'm going to start my testing simulation in January 2011, and then just go to the present day. So I'm going to leave visual mode checked as well, so I can actually watch the charts and go ahead and play some trades. So simply click Start, and what it's going to do is open up a chart. It's going to collect all the data, and then it's going to say Program Startup OK. So once you click OK, you've got Simple FX Tester running. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click off of it and come back to MetaTrader and remove the grid, you know, just make it a little easier to see. Just kind of set it up like I would my normal chart. You know, I'm going to use candlesticks instead of bars. I like candlesticks better. And I'm actually going to insert a couple of indicators. So, you know, just like any normal trader would. So indicators, put on a moving average. I like a 39 exponential. That's a pretty good moving average. Applied to close, exponential, okay. It's important to note that any indicator will work with this. You can put any indicator on the chart and it'll work with this. And also you can draw trend lines and stuff as well, just like it's a normal chart. You know, don't be scared to actually treat it as if it's a normal chart, because that's exactly what it is. Alright, so now that we're ready to test, you know, I'm going to speed everything up and just press the play button. You'll notice it starts moving, gives you your current bid-ask price, the current time, current date, and the day of the week, which is Monday. Shows your account balance, your free margin, how many open orders you have, closed orders, and how many pending orders you have as well. So I can go ahead and pull this down because we're not going to need to use it anymore. We're going to use the GUI. So here we have playback controls. You can speed it up or you can slow it down. You know, it's slowed down to, you know, a couple of ticks per second. Or you could speed it up and you can actually do you know, every second is a couple of minutes in some cases. Play and pause controls, you can actually pause it and just pause and wait, or you can play it and have it play back. Place new order, whenever this button is pressed, it actually comes up with an order window. It still has playback controls on it. There are playback controls on every window, so you don't have to keep switching back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and let's say I want to put on an order. You know, I think it's going to go up. everything that is on my chart and all my intuition, everything tells me that this is going to go up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set, like a 50 pip stop loss, a 50 pip take profit. You can put anything in here, doesn't really matter. Or you can just leave it blank. It's just a comment that's attached to the order itself. Order type, you can have instant execution, which places